Hi everyone, welcome to class today. My name is Jessie. We will be doing just a quick grounding class today. So, if you're feeling unsettled or scattered or whatever, this might be good for you. We'll take things a little bit slower. It's going to be a little bit stickier, but still get things circulating and moving and opening. So, all good. Go ahead and make your way into child's pose. You might want to block today, you guys. Some of the stuff we're doing, if you normally practice without them, you're going to be fine. If you normally practice with them, grab them. Let's begin in child's pose. So go ahead and just make your way down into any comfortable child's pose. So arms forward or back, I'll leave that up to you. Right away, tune in to your breath. Your breath is your first tool to help you just arrive in the present and ground into the moment. Try to find your ujjayi breath or your sound breath, beginning to fill up the space in the backside of your body completely with every breath in. And as you exhale, start to draw your navel towards your spine, knit your front ribs together, creating some strength in your lower abdomen. And just take 3 more deep breaths, in and out through your nose. From here, go ahead and make your way up towards all fours, but when you get there, I want you to round your spine on the way up. So bring your chin towards your chest, lift your elbows, and then roll your way up to all fours through a cat pose. And as you exhale, move through cow, lift your tailbone, pull your chest forward as you glide your hips back towards your child's pose again. We'll do a couple more like that, inhaling your way up, rounding your spine, really press through the back ribs. And exhale, elongate your spine as you send your hips back. Okay, and when you end up in child's pose next, go ahead and take your hands back, just your right arm back by your right heel. You'll keep your left arm forward. And this time as you come up, you'll glide your way up again. This time you'll drag your right arm with you and then send your right hand towards the top of your mat and then all the way up towards the sky, opening up your right shoulder. Reach your right arm up, and then back towards the back of your mat as you glide your hips back again. Okay, so big shoulder circles that right side. Inhale your way up. Reach your right arm all the way up, open up, and then exhale it back. So keep going. It's going to feel a little bit sticky, right? Adding a little bit of a twist into our upper spine as you press into the opposite arm. And just bringing some movement into that right shoulder. Let's do one more. Awesome. And then go ahead and sweep your right arm forward. Take your left arm back. We'll just switch sides. So roll your body forward. Press into your right hand as you extend your left arm up. And take the hips back, arm back. Really begin to root down into the grounded arm, right? So knuckles are rooting and pressing. Fingertips are rooting and pressing. One more time. Nice, you guys. Sweep your left arm up, and then let's go ahead and make our way up to all fours. Once you arrive there, spread your fingers wide. Let's take a couple cat-cows. Inhale your heart forward, and exhale as you round your spine, chin to chest. Couple breaths on your own here. Think about drawing your hands towards your knees as you lift your chest, arching your back. Good. Then press the ground away from you as you round your spine. Good. Okay, come back into a neutral spine. Take your right leg straight back towards the back of your mat. Let's tuck those left toes under. Float your right leg off of the ground. Then knit that belly in. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Okay, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to do a little baby chaturanga push-up. So nice and slowly lower the shoulders only down as far as the elbows. Strong belly. Come back up. Float your left knee and round your spine. Right knee in towards the nose. Okay, and then just like that again, lower the left knee down, send the right leg back, breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, knee to nose, float that left knee. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, we press up. Exhale, round. Hovering the left leg, inhale, back. We got 2 more on this side. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Inhale the right leg all the way back. And let's go ahead and float it all the way up and back into a 3-legged downward facing dog. You can peel open your right hip, roll out your right ankle. Right away, root down through your left heel, you guys, getting that nice hamstring and calf stretch on that left side. Good. And then slowly lower your right leg to the ground, walk out your down dog. Shake your head yes and no. Fingertips are spread. You're rooting through them as you lengthen all the way up through the arms, your waist, out through your hips. Good, and then settle into both legs, allowing both heels to be heavy. Get as long as you can through your spine. And then inhale your way forward into plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Interlace your hands behind your back today. Inhale as you lift your heart up. Pull your hands away from your glutes. So finding a nice stretch in the fronts of your shoulders. And then take the back of your head, press it up towards the sky, lengthening through the back of your neck. Breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Child's pose. Press back, hips to heels. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Make your way forward, all fours. And once you arrive here, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left leg goes straight back, tuck your right toes under. Zip up your lower belly, right? And we want to keep this left leg nice and straight and strong. Inhale. Exhale, mini chaturanga. Elbows squeeze towards the side ribs. Press back up. Knee to nose. Hover your right knee off of the ground. Squeeze your left heel towards your butt. Inhale, left leg back, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Float the right knee. You got it. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, strong belly. Inhale, back up. Last time, crunch it in. Good. 3-legged downward facing dog. Ooh. Good. And then again, let's really melt the right heel down. Send your right hip back. And you can open up that left hip a little bit. Roll out your left ankle. And slowly release your left leg down. Take a big breath. Big breath out. One more breath in. Breath out. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Once you arrive there, halfway lift, elongate your spine. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reaching tall up overhead. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Root through your feet, reach a little taller than you think you can. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward to your tippy toes. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Walk or step all the way there. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Your feet can be hip distance apart or they can be together. I'll leave it up to you. Either way, really slide your hips back. Melt those hips down, right? We're not here for long. Then pull your shoulders back so your arms reach a little bit higher. Soft face, you guys. Imagine that you're squeezing a block between your inner thighs. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, forward fold. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, release your fingertips. Exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Keep those hips nice and square. Squeeze your right glute. And then as you exhale, need to know is draw everything in and step your right foot forward. Find your warrior one. So your back heel will ground down at a 45-degree angle. Reach your arms up. And again, imagine that you're squeezing a block between your legs. So obviously here it wouldn't actually stay there, but imagine that you could, right? So pull your legs together. This right hip bone draws way back, and then firm up your left quad so that left knee straightens, your left foot is grounded. Then maybe slide your right knee forward another inch. Elongate through your sideways. Take a big breath in. Breath out, navel to spine. There we go. Belly button in. There we go. All right, interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your heart up nice and tall. And then bow forward. Keep those legs working though. Keep drawing your right hip back. Allow your heart to melt down towards the inside of your right thigh. And continue to pull your hands away from your back body so you feel that nice stretch in the front of your chest, shoulders. Okay, we're going to keep these legs super strong and grounded, you guys. But reach your arms forward towards a diagonal. So you'll lift your chest a little bit, reach your arms forward. So now our back heel and hips and shoulders and hands are in one line. Zip up your belly, pull your belly away from that right quad. Take a breath in. Maybe challenge yourself, keep those arms reaching forward, lift your back heel, rise up, warrior 3. We're only here for 3 breaths. If you need to modify, cactus arms. Zip up your lower belly, firm up your left thigh. Good. And then come right back into that warrior 1 stance, back heel down. You're going to take both arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, take your left hand down to the ground. Lift your left heel. It's okay if your stance feels a little short. Squeeze your right thigh towards your belly, reach your right arm up. Good. And then from here, turn all 10 of your toes to the right. Ooh. Should get a nice hip stretch on that right side. If you need to modify, walk your right foot back more towards the back of your mat. Stretch your right arm up overhead. And I'm on the knife edges of both feet. So my pinky toe sides of my feet are down and I'm flexing both sets of toes here. Take a big inhale, maybe get a little bit longer. And as you exhale, release your right hand to the mat, point your toes forward, and then pivot your back heel all the way down. We're going to make our way into Skandasana on the right side. So for some people, this is going to feel really intense on your hips. It's going to be too much for right now. This is an intense hip opener. So if it is, you're going to make your way just into a side lunge. Okay, so your feet can stay grounded. Your left foot is down, bending that right knee. Back leg is firm. And your hips will just stay lifted a little bit more. If you're in your Skandasana, give me one more breath here. Maybe stretch your left arm up. And then as you exhale, walk both hands into the center of your mat. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, bow down. And in your fold, plant your hands, whether they're on the ground, your calves, you're grabbing your toes, but have them connected to something, not just dangling, right? And then I want you to really root down through the soles of your feet, noticing all four corners of your feet. Maybe spread your toes out a little bit. And then as your soles press down, can you squeeze your inner thighs towards the midline? And then lift the muscles of your calves, of your quads, up towards the sky, up towards your hips. So you're rooting down with your feet, but lifting your leg muscles, and then firm up your belly and draw yourself in, right? So we're in this nice working fold here. The shoulders away from the ears. Take 3 more breaths, rooting down through the feet to lift up through the hips, squeezing those inner thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. And as you exhale, just walk your hands to the top of your mat. Step your left foot forward. Half lift again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back to our chair pose. Hips low, heart high. Pull your navel away from your quads here. Notice the tailbone, the tip of your tailbone and the crown of your head. How much more space can you bring between the two? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Float your left leg up. Firm up that left glute. As you exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward, rise up, warrior one. Your back heel is at that 45-degree angle. Hips are square to the top of your mat. You're squeezing your imaginary block. Good. And then elongate the space between your ribs and your hips. Reach up through your arms, straightening your arms if you can. So we root through the feet, we ground down through the lower body, we lift up through the upper body. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Your opposite thumb will come on top. Lift your heart and bow forward. Humble warrior. Spiral your right inner thigh up towards the ceiling as you squeeze your left thigh towards that left shoulder. Okay, so those legs, keep them working. They're going to feel a little fatigued. That's all right. Squeeze that imaginary block. Lift your torso up to the diagonal and then reach your arms forward. Zip up your low belly, pulling it away from the ground. Pull your left hip back and then lift your back heel, warrior three. We're here for 3 breaths. Your thumbs lift up towards the sky. Elongate through your left hip, elongate through your back heel. Slowly step your right foot back. Warrior one, reach up for 1 breath. And then exhale, right hand to the ground, left arm to the sky. Lift your right heel up. Squeeze your left thigh towards your belly. Again, this short stance might feel short. That's okay. Turn all 10 of your toes to the left. And if you want to shorten your stance even more, just to get a little bit more mobility in your left hip, go for it. This is where we flex the toes. Press down into the pinky toe sides of both feet. Maybe extend your left arm overhead. Keep spiraling your chest open towards the sky so those left ribs drop back. Connect your right knuckles to the ground. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, turn your body towards the front. Lower your left hand. Lift both your back heel up and then down to the other side, Skandasana. Okay, and again, if you're not in your Skandasana, you're going to be in your side lunge. So you can turn your left toes towards the long side of your mat. Go ahead. And just take a couple of breaths wherever you are. Like I said earlier, Skandasana is a really big hip opener. I toss it around pretty casually, but it's just so you know, it's a really big hip opener. So if it's challenging for you, know that that is normal. Okay, release your hands down. Let's come back into that wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Let's do that halfway lift one more time. Inhale. Pausing here. Same thing we did before. Root through the feet. Firm up your quads, so lift those knees up. Squeeze your inner thighs together and then elongate out of your waist. Good. And then with an exhale, pull your heart forward and down, finding the fold. Maybe you ground your hands and just help yourself move into the fold. No force, right? But just by connecting and grounding the hands, maybe you can help lift your hips just a little higher. Keep engaging your leg muscles. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Step your right foot forward. Inhale again, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. One last chair pose. Breathe in. Hips back and down, weight is in the heels. Zip up that belly. Breathe in again. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And let's meet in child's pose. Lower the knees, lower the hips. Take a couple more grounding breaths. So deep, fluid, consistent inhales and exhales. And just notice the weight in your hips, the weight in your chest, your forehead, your connectedness to this place, the presence of gravity. And if you feel like you need or want a traditional Shavasana, I invite you to take one. Otherwise, slowly make your way into a kneeling position, keeping your eyes closed. And just place your hands on your body, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Witness the security of that, right? Of this grounded sensation that hopefully you needed to draw attention to today. Go ahead and take that with you and this strong foundation you've created for yourself today. And take it with you into the rest of your day and your week and for as long as you need it. Namaste, my friends. Mwah. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.